Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells.
What's up, everybody? It is your girl Brianna, and I'm here again with another video. Today is Vlogmas number 2, day number 2, and we are definitely gonna see how this goes. I'm still new to the Vlogmas type of thing, like I did with Vlogtober. I'm just gonna upload when I upload because right now, since there's a pandemic, and really nothing to do, so we'll just see how it goes. But other than that, I'm here today. We are going to be talking about dating tips. So, as a disclaimer, I am not a dating expert. I am far from that. I am just speaking from experience. I am chilled out in my clothes. I am chilling. I got my headscarf on, jogging pants, t-shirt. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. My vibe is just straight cooling. So this is how it's about to go. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you all. So dating tips. I got my handy dandy notebook here, and this notebook I got, it was really cute. It's called Ideas. Got it from Five Below. That's $5 I ever spent. So this is what I have gotten here. There's no particular order about this. I'm just going off of what I wrote down, and then if something else just pops in my head, that's just what it's gonna be. So the first thing that I wrote down was recognize your values and uphold them. Me, I have very strong values and I do my best to uphold them. With that, you always have to know that you are sure of what you are putting out in the relationship. And if this sounds like it's going off tangent, I'm going to do my best to make it sound as sensible and have it make sense as possible. But always know your values and uphold them. Once you recognize what your values are, it is your responsibility to uphold your values and to carry that with you on a daily basis. Like everybody in the world, we have our good days, we have our bad days, and it just happens. It's inevitable that it happens. But it is also our responsibility to pick ourselves back up, head on, take the responsibilities that we have head on, and also try to have a great day with ourselves. Try to make ourselves happy, even if it's something small as just walking in the park or just watching your favorite television show or sleeping. Whatever makes you happy, as long as it gets you recharged and ready, that's awesome. So with that, I know that, see how I just went off on a tangent? That's what I'm talking about. But with the values, always know who you are as a person, and then that's going to attract your potential partner. Now with this, it's always going to be like, hey, maybe it's not going to work out, maybe it will. It's kind of like a feeling out type of deal. You're getting to know the other person while the other person is getting to know you for real. So always know your values and always try to uphold them as well. The next one, I think it leads into this next part, is just recognizing who you are. Always try to figure out who you are. And I feel that dating helps out with that as well. Figuring out, that's a big truck. That's not even supposed to be on the street. Recognizing who you are. Dating helps out with that, I believe, because it's showing, I feel that dating is kind of a reflection of you in a sense. You're putting out what you want into what you want to attract, whether you're doing that consciously or unconsciously. And then the other person, your potential partner, is showing you who you are in a sense, and at the same time, what you have attracted into your personal bubble. It could be good, it could be not so good. It's all a learning experience and in essence. So with that, always try to recognize who you are, recognize that you are a strong and confident person, and that's just going into my next point too. Always remember to recognize who you are, be strong and confident in who you are as well. And remember, if you want to go ahead and portray that out into the world, once you feel that you are ready to portray that out into the world, you're going to attract that as well. Never settle at all. Never settle, because you're just being complacent. You're not being true to yourself at all. You just settling for scraps, and we don't settle for scraps. We want the best. We want the best. You were put on this earth to be the best, and that's what you're going to be getting, the best. So know that. And when you know that you are confident, own it. Always own everything about you. You're strong, you're smart, you're kind, you are resilient. That's all there is to it. Remember those things, and then you will always know that you are a great individual. That's going to make you feel even better, especially when other people recognize that in you too, even when you don't recognize it in yourself. So that's a good confidence booster. That's a good mood booster. And that just shows that you are on the right path to success, and you are on the right path to attracting that person that you really want in your space. So the next one I have is don't waver, don't falter. Try not to do that. And when I say that, it goes in with the values and the confidence, all those in the mix, in that little pot of mixing right there. I feel that you have to be strong, stand tall, stand erect in the face of adversity. Always make sure that you have a good head on your shoulders. Have great people around you that's going to acknowledge your successes and who is going to acknowledge your faults as well. And they do it out of love. And that's because they only want to see the best in you. And with that, it'll teach you to be tougher. It'll help you grow tougher skin. It'll help you to realize, it'll help you to decipher what's correct and what's not correct. With that, it is a lot of stuff that happens in the world, and there's a lot of stuff that happens within relationships that could cause you to waver and could cause you to falter or switch your values and all that stuff, when you really know it doesn't really fit in with who you are. And that can be an uncomfortable feeling too. So when you feel that you're doing that, recognize it, take some time off, reset yourself, check over yourself to see if, am I really falling in line with what I say that I'm doing and what I say that I'm portraying about myself, or am I compromising for this particular person to feel better about themselves? Now, don't get me wrong. Compromise is always good because you are reaching a mutual agreement. But once it starts to mess with your overall being, and once you start to dumb yourself down for another individual who is not really giving you what you need, and that can just lead to a whirlwind of chaos. So you really don't want to do that. And that could be with relationships, as far as dating. That could be friendships as well. You don't want that for yourself. If you feel that it's starting to internalize in you, as far as just, oh, they really don't like this, I really shouldn't do this as a friend, I really shouldn't do this while I'm dating this individual, maybe I'll go ahead and switch up my values. Maybe I'll go ahead and dumb them down because it's not really being compatible. It's great that it's showing that it's not compatible, because maybe you all's personalities and you all's values clash to where it's not going to match, and in the end it's not going to make you feel comfortable. So go ahead, recognize your values, don't falter, and once you realize that, it's going to be even greater for you because you're making yourself stronger, and again, you're attracting the potential person that you are desiring. Also, remember, my next point is to remember to love yourself. That is key, because if you don't love yourself, who else will? It sounds cliche, but it's fact. If you don't love yourself, who's going to love you? That's just like settling. I don't want to settle. I want the best, and I am going to get the best because I deserve it. It may sound cocky, it may sound confident. Shoot, it could be both. So, however you take it, that's on you, honey. But hey, always remember to love yourself. Like I said before, we have days where we feel terrible, we feel downright dirty, we feel disgusting, and some days we feel like we could take on the world and I can do anything and everything that I put my mind to. Okay? Always remember to love yourself and carry that with you everywhere you go. Whether you are driving to the park, or whether you're going to the grocery store or to the bank, always remember to love yourself, and it'll show that you are loving yourself because you are portraying that into the world. It's just how you carry yourself. People will be able to recognize that off the bat. The next one, which is my final point, so far is always remember that God is in your corner. Now, if you are a spiritual person and you are a Christian, always remember that God is in your corner. And always remember that He always has the best interest for you. If you dating this individual didn't work out, it's for a purpose. If you dating this individual did work out, it's for a purpose. Everything that is happening in your life is being controlled by God. God has His hand in everything, whether you realize it or not. And it's all going to be for the best of you. It's always going to be in your best interest. When you feel that you don't match up to somebody, or if you feel that you don't match up to something, always remember in the back of your head that I am not alone. God is always going to be there with me, literally. Everything is just going to be turning out perfect because God is perfect, and everything about that is going to be fine. When I tell you that you are going to be okay, you are going to be okay. You were fine before you met this individual. You will be fine after you have left this individual. Even if you are still with this individual, you are still going to be fine because God is with you, literally. He is going to be guiding both of you all's footsteps because He wants the best for both of you all. He wants the best for all of His children. And even if you aren't a religious person, just know that you are going to be okay. Like I said before, you're going to be fine. You were fine before you met this person. You will be fine after you meet this person, honey. Listen. There's a lot of people in this world. It don't seem like it, but it is. What one person can't give you, another person will. And they will want to do it because they will want to invest in you. They will want to love you. They will want to cherish you. That is what that person is going to do. What one person can do, another person will do even better, honey. Okay? Listen. And like I said before at the beginning of this video, I am not a dating expert. I am just speaking from experience, okay? I've had my run-ins with not so great dudes and wonderful guys, okay? But when I tell you that I am feeling good and I feel a little antsy because I feel that I am coming into knowing who I am a little bit more. And that's great because it's something that's changing and I need to change, if that makes sense. I can't be complacent. Not saying that I was complacent before. It's just that maybe God is taking me to another level and this change has to happen and it's going to be fine. It really is going to be fine. Let me put my notebook down because I'm feeling some type of way right now. You are going to be fine, okay? You will be set for life. You are already set for life. You have your plans all together. God is going to make those plans even greater. He might have another plan for you, which is going to be even greater than you expected, okay? I know for me that that's going to happen. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but then again, when I look back at everything that I have been through, great and not so great, everything has a plan. Everything has a purpose, and it is going to help you become that individual that you desire to be, and it is going to attract that potential partner that God wants for you. And the partner that God has for you is going to be unmatched, okay? It's going to be unmatched because it came from God. I feel like I'm getting preachy right now. I don't want to get preachy. I just wanted to throw out those tips for you all, for anybody, whether it's a man, whether it's a woman who came across this video. Just know that you will be fine. You're gonna be straight. Go ahead, take a couple hours, take a day to sulk, to be sad, cry it out. That is a part of the healing process anyway. There is no point of holding in tears and holding in sadness because you're gonna make yourself sick for real. And honey, we don't have time to pay ER bills and to be doping up on Excedrin. I don't wanna get time for that. Cry it out, do what you have to do, get yourself together and get back up. Get back up. Always make sure that you have great people in your corner. Make sure, whether it's your cousin, your auntie, your friends, anybody that you know and that you love and that you trust and that it's going to give you valuable information, for the betterment of you, stick with that person, because they ain't gonna do you wrong. Stick with that person, okay? And always stick with God too. There I go getting preachy again. Hey, but it's fact. Always stick with God, because God is always there for you regardless. He's always there for you regardless. Y'all, 2020 has been a whirlwind, but it'll show you who you are. It'll give you a sense of who you are. It'll give you a sense of what you are going to be accomplishing in this life. It is going to give you a sense of what goals that you need to write down and goals that you need to accomplish. It'll show you the people that you need to interact with. It'll show you the people that you need to let go of. It'll show you the people that are going to be potential partners for you. Everything. It'll switch your mind up on everything. And life is definitely short. Don't rush anything. Take it day by day, because there's no point of rushing. You aren't going to enjoy the journey if you're rushing. There's no enjoyment out of that. You need all the feels, honey. You need all of the feels, okay? Y'all, everything, I know I keep saying it, and it's just reminding me, it's just me reminding myself that everything is going to be cool. Everything is going to be straight. You're going to be coming into a whole bunch of blessings that you ain't even prepared for. Your cup is going to overflow, literally, and you won't even know what to do. You might start crying. You might start running around the house, jumping for joy, because you don't know, because you're just so happy that you got all these blessings coming your way. Honey, let me tell you. You're gonna be straight, homie. You are going to be ecstatic. And sorry guys, my video cut off. I didn't realize that somebody was calling me and it just froze and I just kept talking like this. So we're gonna end this up here. Remember who you are. Remember to uphold your values. Remember to stand strong and stand firm, because you are already a strong and firm person. You have a great head on your shoulders. Remember that. Always remember that you are loved. Remember to love yourself. Remember to love yourself. Also, remember to take a couple days to feel all the emotions that you're feeling. Next time, clean yourself up. Get back out there and start doing what you have to do. Start getting this money. Start those businesses that you have in mind. Go ahead, get a degree. Do whatever makes you happy. If it's community work, go ahead, do that. Nonprofit work, go ahead and do that. Whatever makes you happy, makes you feel fulfilled, go ahead and do that. And the right person is going to come along for you. You all, thank you so much for listening to my dating tips, if they were tips for you all. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button. Wow, why can't I talk that? If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell, so that way you are always notified of the videos that I put up. Hit the like button and leave me a comment too. I like chatting it up with you all. Thanks again so much. I really do appreciate you all for tuning in, and we are on a journey to 100 subscribers. I am trying to get 100 subscribers before this year is out, so we only got a couple weeks. Help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers. That will be awesome. Thank you all again. I will see you later. Peace.